Hello friends, my name is Katie from Eternal Flame, and today I thought I'd share something completely different and just wing it. I have nothing planned today. I do have a lot of catching up to do when it comes to planning. So in addition to my normal everyday carry, which is my Hobonichi Weeks here in this beautiful floral cover, as well as my weekly spreads in my Hobonichi cousin that I like to use for memory keeping and things, and also my daily journaling pages, I also wanted to show you maybe how I plan to set up my daily, or how I usually set up my daily spreads in the notes section of my Hobonichi Weeks Mega Sneaker for Work. So if you're interested in seeing something completely random, just complete raw footage of how I normally set up my planners, please stick around. Thanks everyone. Alright, so I think I'm going to start off with my Hobonichi Weeks Mega Sneaker for Work. I'm going to set this aside. I can't show a lot of what I have already just for privacy reasons, so I'm just going to skip right to the notes section here in the back. If you recall from my setup video, the reason I got this, here let me do it off camera so it's a little easier here. The reason I got this planner was actually because it had more pages and it had no frills, and as you can see on the cover, there's nothing really special about it. I just needed it to function for work. And so as an engineer, we have something called a logbook. So that's what this planner kind of serves as for me. And it did come as a personal expense, so I was hesitant at first, but it absolutely, now that I've been using it, is absolutely worth the investment, and would highly recommend it if you have needs similar to mine for work. So I like to use my Hobonichi writing board, and I'm just going to show you how I set up my daily notes pages here in the back. I'm already up to 61, which is pretty freaking good, I think. Getting kind of nervous, but of course, I plan on honestly getting another one of these, investing in another one of these next year. So it's very simple. I do use the monthly spreads as well as the weekly spreads for appointments. If you're interested in seeing some of my other videos, just I guess check out my channel to see that. But I do have a lot of plan with me's in my weekly spreads, and then I think the setup video was for the monthly spreads. So what I like to do is use actually my Tombow dual brush pens in the brush tip, and I like to pick like neutral colors. So what I have set aside and what I've been using are these three colors here. They're my absolute favorite: 942 in this light beige, N75 here in light gray, and 192 for this very beautiful like dusty green color. So this past month I used this 192 for that month, so I think I'm going to switch to 942 because I haven't used it in a while. The gray one is just one I use all the time. So what I do for my daily notes, basically I like to track all of the notes, that anything that I need to write down for the day goes into this notebook. I use a very basic bullet journaling method, which I'll show you in a second. But the first thing I do in the beginning of each day or the day before, at the end of the day, I like to just create a little blob, which you've probably seen in my other videos, like that. Just a tiny little blob. And then I use my Tombow Funinosuke, I don't know if I said that correctly, hard tip calligraphy pen here, Tombow. And this one, I think I've showed before, is my OG pen that I've been using for probably over 8 months now. And so it's not as pointy as they normally are when they're new. And I love it because it's great for like block lettering, which is exactly what I'm going to use it for right now. Sorry, I have stickers on the side too. So I like to go here, and I'm going to let this set first before I dig right in there. Sorry, let's see if I can show this to you guys while I'm writing. So, and then over here, I like to write the day of the week. So I'm going to use Friday as an example. So I like to do as much of the vertical and before I hit the horizontals of the letters, which can sometimes lead to spelling errors. But that's just the method I use for my block lettering. That's all I really do. And then I can write any highlights on the top here. So for example, today I'm taking 2 hours of leave. So I'll either use this pen, which I think I will. So I'm going to write. And then I write the type of leave that I'm taking, so I'm going to leave that out for today's video. This should be set now, and today is actually the 1st. So I write that there. And then I'll just show you kind of what the process is that I go through with leaving some of the information out. So I'm using my Pilot Vanishing Point pen with the EF nib. I got it in matte black. I love this pen so much. It's paired with Diatramentis Archive ink in black. I'll try to link both of those items in the description box down below, because I would not, okay, that's exaggerating. I was gonna say I would not be able to live without this pen, which is absolutely exaggerating, but you kind of get my point. So I use my old bullet journaling method. What I like to do is for any headers or major I guess sections, I like to use this little greater than sign here. It's kind of, I probably talked too much here. And then so this morning, first thing I did was work on a letter. Oh my goodness. And then any subnotes, I'll do a little bullet here like that. And I follow like these lines. So I start with this second line or second column and then move to the next column. And any subnote, I'll actually denote with a dash here like that. And I'll fill all that information in later. I just wanted to show you guys the method, very simple method that I use for the note section of my Hobonichi Weeks for work. Alright, so let's quickly move into updating my Hobonichi Weeks, my personal everyday carry. So I think that this guy is my most popular planner here, which is kind of fun because this is actually my fun planner, and I actually need my writing board. So I actually only have one Hobonichi writing board for the Hobonichi Weeks only. So silly, but I like to use it for both because I've honestly been carrying both around, so it actually works out. So I just did a flip through of these spreads, the 24th, 25th, and the 26th, the setup in the beginning of this spread. So if you're interested in seeing that, just check out my other video. So I just wanted to show you, I guess today, how I go through the week closing it out. So I had a lot of fun these past few days. You can see here, so because I was on the go, I was actually missing my stickers here. So I created a blob using my Archer and Olive Calligraph pen in like a blush color. So I have this random Ziploc baggie that I picked up at Costco in a set a while back. I was using it for masks at some point, and now I'm using it for stickers. So I've made my own stickers when I had more time before I started school, and so I'd like made these like little icon stickers. I was hoping to be able to sell them so I could share it with you all. However, because of other obligations, I haven't had a chance to do that. But I made these little YouTube like icon stickers to denote the days that I post videos. So I posted here and then use my brush pen in the brush tip side to create a blob for the backing, and I just take my Cricut tweezers or any type of tweezers and overlay it. I don't want to block. That's good enough. And I like to do it at different angles as well. So I have this here. I also created like a birthday sticker, like a little cake here. I think I showed earlier that I won't be using today, but I normally would use here. I actually ended up using one of my Hobby Lobby stickers here, but I made these. Isn't it cute? It's actually quite simple design, so I don't, yeah. I'm almost embarrassed to show that, but I love them. They're very simple and don't take away from the spreads. So then what I like to do is actually use my Hobonichi Basic stencil. So I'm gonna grab that here. This is my go-to. It's very broken. That is definitely on my wish list to get a new one. I carry this everywhere. I like to throw it in the back pocket here on the cover and basically anywhere. So then I'm going to, so we actually didn't buy litter yesterday. We did go to Walmart. I did pay my bill, and I'm not sure what else I did, so I'm gonna leave that blank. Okay. Oh, you know what? I cleaned. So I gotta be careful not to smudge here. But I just like to use this as a straight edge. So I was pretty proud of myself. I was pretty tired yesterday, but I forced myself to clean all of our bathrooms when we got back, and that was great because now we have very clean bathrooms. And then today I'm gonna film. definitely I can mark that off because I'm doing it already. All right, before we get any further, I wanted to take out some of my stickers for the week. So I like to use this really cute little A5 size handmade, I guess, folder that I made out of a 12-inch by 12-inch piece of cardstock. If you're interested in seeing how to make this, I actually do have a how-to video, so definitely check that out if you're interested. I was really happy the other day because I gave some to my mom. She was really reluctant to take it. She was like, no, use it for yourself. And I was like, Mom, you know, I made a bunch. I don't know what to do with them. Please take them. So she took only a couple, and I saw the other day that she used it so much that it was actually ripped here. And so I felt so bad, but I was so happy to see that she was getting use out of it and actually using it, because sometimes I give her things and she just she puts it there because she doesn't want to ruin it. So I'm trying to actually make a different version of this where I find a way to laminate it so it maybe lasts a little bit longer and is more durable, so she doesn't have to worry about that. But anyways, side note. So I like to use it. She uses it for receipts and organizing her receipts and coupons. I today am using it actually for my Sticky Club stickers that I like to take on the go. So I used these two, and I was actually planning on pairing this one with another Sticky Club sticker sheet in the following week. So I'm going to actually set that aside because after I film this video, I'll probably move into the plan with me for the following week. So stay tuned if you're interested. All right, so I'll probably pull that one. I guess I could use these. I probably won't use these mushroom theme ones, so these are the ones I'm gonna pull out. I also have my urban blotting paper here if I need it, but other than that, I'm gonna set this to the side. All right, so what I love about this is now that I can kind of, like, as I move through the week, I can use some of these leftover stickers to kind of mark the things that I'm doing and go from there. So loving this. Okay. So today I'm filming videos, have a few showings, so I'm gonna write that here. Okay, and that's actually more of my husband's thing. And then think about what I want to do today as well. So I definitely want to clean. Okay, so I need to do all of these things before we get going, and so I've done that there. And now I can see that I have plenty of space here, and I'm probably not going to have much time this holiday weekend, so I can actually fit some stickers here and try to figure out, you know, what would make sense. I actually really like this status sticker, so I'm going to try to find a way to fit that in here. Yeah, I thought I'd try to share with you kind of like the real planning process and not sugarcoat it too much. I think sometimes when I'm watching YouTube videos, it can be really kind of intimidating because everyone's spreads look so perfect. I think I try to tell myself a lot of times they already have it planned in their heads. I'll tell you, for me, I do not have it ever really planned out. So, and honestly, I think it's more of like not being capable of doing that. So let's see. And so now that we're gonna let this side dry for a little bit, I'm gonna move over here and see what we've actually accomplished here. So we're already onto Friday, and I said yesterday we actually cleaned all of the bathrooms. So do 1, 2, 3 already, and then I can strike this through, but I'm gonna let the ink set. It's very interesting. So what I'm gonna do is actually clean the office. Oh, I already did that. Okay. July 4th weekend, and then I'm going to do over here, add here, a plan with me. Mark that here, and then mark that I actually filmed that today. All right, so that was today. I'm actually gonna move over here now and see what I can add here. I'm gonna look for maybe some like words and things that I can add to spice it up just a little bit. So I'm just gonna look through some of my Hobby Lobby and Happy Planner stickers and see if I can find something to inspire. Ooh, okay, so these are always fun, and I used a lot of them already. Oops. And ooh, okay, I like the sticker immediately. We're good. Big ideas, and then maybe I can use this section to track all of my big ideas. So should I put it down here? Here, probably up here. It's always nice to be able to jot down all of your great ideas, and that's what this space will be. Which is actually perfect because I had a bunch of things that I wanted to make. I used to have like a crafts list of things, and now I just haven't gotten to it. So let's see how I plan to track that. I could do bullets. I can do maybe a heart. So these are just things I want to make. And yeah, kind of go from there. Let's see. So I know one thing with my unpapered towels, I didn't necessarily run out because I don't throw them away, but they're getting a little dingy. So I like to create new ones and use the old ones to clean surfaces. And these are kind of things that I want to get done. So chunky. Blanket, and then baby blanket. I've been working on this crochet baby blanket for God knows how long. So that's what I have here. I'll probably leave this section here to journal for kind of reflect on this weekend. It's going to be too much fun, honestly. I hope I remember it. I'm too old to be forgetting these things and partying that hard. All right, so that basically wraps up today's video. I'm going to stop it there and save the rest for a different one. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a lot more relaxed than my typical type of plan with me and things, but I really enjoyed filming it. So anyways, if you did, as always, I would so very much appreciate it if you let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. And until next time, bye everyone.